Alright, today ladies and gents I've had a request for how to intertwine or interlock shapes. And I'm going to use the Olympic rings for this example because it's kind of a classic example. But the person who had asked me about this was asking about this kind of thing where you have, see this white line, it goes behind this shape and it goes above the shape and then back behind it again. That's pretty much what I'm going to do, but I'm going to do it using the Olympic rings. Okay, so I went and grabbed this example off the web that shows me what the Olympic rings look like, because I couldn't remember off the top of my head exactly what order the colors were in, that kind of thing. And what I really wanted to know was what overlaps what at what point. Okay? So I went ahead and created 5 equal rings. These are just circles that I created with an outline and converted the line to shape to create these shapes. It's nothing but this shape here. Yeah? We can put it back in the same location. And now the next thing that I want to do is look at how I can overlap these shapes, right? If you see here on this example, the green goes underneath the red here and then over the red there, and then underneath the black there and over the black there. Okay, so that's what I'm going to try and do. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to create a clone of these two. I'm going to go ahead and move it down for you in just a second so you can see that it's a clone and that I'm doing something with it. All right, there's no need to move these at all. You could have just cloned them in place, but I'm just showing you. After I have them cloned, I'm going to go to my lovely buttons here that will allow me to intersect those shapes, and basically only the places where they cross each other, where they intersect, is what's left. And then the next thing I'm going to do is break those shapes so I have 2 separate ones. And then I'm going to look at what I need to do, right? So green going over red, that's already how it's supposed to be. So this is the one that I'm worried about. So I don't care about this top one, I do care about this. So if I just hold down the shift key and move it back up again, I could theoretically just leave it like that, because now I have the top going over here and the bottom going over there. If I really want to be fancy, and if I get down really close, you can see it doesn't quite look 100% correct. Then, oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Give me just a second. Then what I'm going to do is, I'm not having any luck with that today. So I'm going to grab this, and I am going to grab my green circle, because it's the piece that's overlapping the red right now. It doesn't look that way because I have this little shape over the top of it. But all I'm going to do there is, with this little piece selected here and the green ring, I am going to subtract shapes. And once that's done, then what I've done is I've cut a hole in the green ring. Yeah? And then, when I get down really close to that, it looks really clean. Yeah? Alright. So, going back out to the page, I'm going to quickly go through the rest of that. Now what I need to do is I need to create a clone of the green and the black. I've done red and green already, now I need to do green-black. So I'm going to press Control-K in place, and then I'm going to, with both those still selected, I'm going to Intersect Shapes. So I've got 2, one here and one here. You don't really see them right now, but if I were to hold down the Shift key and tab up a few times, you could see them. And then I'm going to break the shapes, and now I'm going to look at my example drawing again. Green over black is exactly what it's supposed to be, right? So this one's fine. So, but it's green under black that I need to change, right? I need to change the way this looks right now. this section, right, intersection right here. So I'm going to choose that shape, and this could be, you know, purple for all. It doesn't have to be one of these two colors. It just happened to be that way because I had selected green and black, and since black was, I don't know, on the bottom, it chose that color. Okay, so I'm going to take my purple shape now, which I've changed colors to purple just to show you, and then I'm going to choose my green ring. With both of those selected, I am going to subtract shapes. And then, now it looks exactly right. Green over black here, green over black there, black over green here, black over green here. So that's the gist of it. You just keep on doing that until you get them all to come out the way you want. I would need to do this exactly 2 more times, one for where black and yellow intersect and where yellow and blue intersect. But that's pretty much it. You just have to make sure that you go through things the way that you want to and get them to show up. I'm going to go ahead and do one more because there's something else I'm going to tell you about. I'll select black and yellow again. I just remembered this, so bear with me on me doing one more. Control K to do this it works in the exact same way. I'm going to select them both, clone them, go ahead and intersect shapes. So now I have one here and one here, and I'm going to use a different method this time. All right. So, oh, I forgot to break the shapes. That's why. So break shapes. Now. The way it is right now, yellow is over black at both of them. What I need is to fix this one, so I'm going to go ahead and bring it all the way up, delete that shape there because it's already the way it's supposed to be. Select that and select the black ring instead of the yellow ring. I'm not going to cut the black ring, or I'm not going to cut the yellow ring to let the black through. What I'm going to do there is go to Arrange and apply an opacity mask, and because this is black, which is exactly the color that I need, it's going to make that opaque. Now I get varying results with these. It works okay. You can do it that way if you like. You can not do it that way if you don't like. You can use the other method that I just showed you. Sometimes I get artifacts. I get a little line that shows up where they cross. It all depends. Play around with it. Do what you want, but that in general is the way that you interconnect or intertwine shapes. So I hope that was helpful and useful to you, and we'll come back and see us again next time.